Alright, not the news I wanted to give on a 60 subscriber special, but honesty is key. But before anything, of course, thanks for literally everything. 60 subscribers is something I never thought I'd reach, especially in such a short span of time. But moving on from that, as you can see from the title, something happened. And that something was that, Octi-Beast Origins, the movie that was planning to release on March, got delayed to April 20th, so it wasn't rushed. It's now, completely gone. Besides the scenes that were uploaded, the entire movie has just been deleted, and it wasn't my choice. I made the entire thing on PlayStation, and I didn't yet put it on USB to finish, finalize on my computer. So, literally everything of the movie, editing, music, voice acting, video recordings, choreographing, everything was on PlayStation. So, when my PlayStation started to slow down and freeze a lot and eventually just crashed, when I turned it back on, basically what happened was that either I just couldn't use the PlayStation at all, or I could use it, but all my data had to be deleted, which included all the movies I've worked on before, literally every single video clip of Friends, all my games, my trophies, and it's so much. It wasn't the first time it happened either. This isn't the first time, It's happened before, but that was less impactful because way less work was put into that PlayStation. This one had my hopes and dreams in it. It had a whole movie that I was planning to use to kickstart a career. I was planning to use it to be, how do I say this, pretty much a kickstarting of getting serious in writing and stuff in the creative field, even though it's of course not professional film by any means. It just meant a lot to me, and it was all gone. I tried everything I could, and I felt like I was just stuck, because I really was. Nothing I could do except just give up. I'm just glad I could say it wasn't my first option. Which, if anything, that's probably one of the biggest takeaways. Another thing, this should be the main takeaway, is that after I lost all of that, it made me sad, of course, but I felt happier, kind of. It's weird because, like I said, hopes and dreams, but at the same time, a little after that, I went out to the theaters to watch movies with friends, which I definitely wouldn't have done if I was working on the movie, because for me, I'm a person who, if I have work, it's gotta be work, because I put a lot of passion into my work. And if that, passion isn't there, it just feels odd, and I feel like I'm a disappointment because I didn't put in all the effort I could. So, it's kind of like a big weight lifted off me. And I just want to make sure to include this before I forget it. This does not mean that Octi-Beast Origins is canceled. It's not going to be a movie. It's not going to be a game. It's not going to be on PlayStation 4. Instead, I'm using, as you can see in the background, my ability of art to make a comic. I'm going to make Octi-Beast Origins a comic, which will allow me to put way more creative freedom into the work that I do, and just way more, it's just gonna allow me to be more creative, putting it simply. So I'm not restricted by whatever I can do in Game Beasts with 1 to 3 people. I can literally do whatever I want with my imagination, and I already have a great baseline with what I'm planning. So basically, in the end, and it's just, no matter how much you lose, there's always something to gain from it. If you're not dead, then there's always hope. Literally no matter what. Even though I lost one of the biggest parts of my identity, I just moved on, made something better of it, and enjoyed the parts of my life that I still had that were good, and embraced the fact that some parts were getting even better, and even now I have more things to look forward to. I don't know what else to say. I'm just like, I was super sad at first, but after a little while I was plenty relieved. I never said this, but it was like a weight was lifted off me that would be impossible had I not lost all my PlayStation data. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep working on the animation you see in the background. I'm making the designs as we speak for the comic, and you can look forward to that. I don't know if it's just gonna be comics that I'm gonna like upload on TikTok and YouTube, or if I'm gonna voice over them, maybe with some friends or something. I do have some people in mind who I'm sure would love to. So, if you're actually a fan of the channel, first of all, thank you. Second of all, you should look forward to that. So, after all, thanks for 60 subscribers. It means a lot to me. I never thought, holy voice crack, never thought that I would get there so fast. But I'm super grateful. So, hopefully many more. Hopefully my reach can be spread out so I can reach my final goal of like helping as many people as I can with my stories, which is my main goal. Just like giving off emotion, showing how like humans work to make that whole topic more understandable, because ignorance is a really common thing nowadays, sadly. But that's not the point. Well, good morning, good day, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you. God bless. God loves you. Stay safe. Thanks for 60.